Hello, Gemini. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Aviana. This is Aviana's Ascension, and today we are going to see what messages Spirit has for you. I like to release my videos according to the zodiac season, so we just got into Libra season, so it's going to be September 23rd to or October 22nd. But whenever you find this is perfect, so time is fluid, all that good stuff. But let's get into it. So the message from Spirit so far, it's feeling like it's time for a reset. It's time to change things up because it's getting sloppy. That's what they said. That's what it felt like. I can't lie, right? Um, they were definitely like it feels like somebody's trying to rush, trying to force. And we just had your reading in Virgo season where it was like we're slowing down, we're letting go of control, but it feels like we've kind of backtracked a bit, right? So that could stem from not trusting, right? Sometimes when we operate a certain way, may not work the best, but it works well enough, we get comfortable with it. So then whenever we're like, okay, let's do a different approach, we trust in it for a second, but then we fall back. So it feels like that's a bit of what it is. Okay. So we'll see what comes out. We'll see what's going on. But the main thing there is to just slow down. Slow down. Let yourself get adjusted. It's all going to work out. Don't go back to the old ways. Okay. Let's see. Bottom of the deck. We have Warrior Woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Sisterhood of the Rose. How are you being called to step up and lead? Yeah. So definitely it's time for a lot of you guys to, step up, be a leader, in whatever way that means for you, right? And like yeah, trust yourself more but it seems like there's something happening that is getting you ready to be in a leadership role, right? And leadership, whether that's in work, whether that's like leading a family, whether that is, just going against the grain within your family, whatever. There's a million different ways this can play out for you guys, but it feels like something's happening to get you ready to be a leader, to be a teacher, whatever. So let's see how it comes out. All right, let's do it. Okay. So we have leap, you go first, the universe will catch you. Yeah. And I saw the Fool card as well. So it's definitely time to do things differently. It's time to take a leap of faith. It's time to go against the grain, to leave a comfort zone, right? There's definitely a comfort zone that you guys have been in for so long that you're so used to, you know how to navigate it, but that's not what we're here on earth to do. We're here to get uncomfortable. We're here to go against the grain, to evolve. We can't do that if we're staying stuck in the same cycle. So Spirit's letting you know it's time to go, it's time to change, it's time to do it. And you're going to be okay. It might be uncomfortable, but it's going to work out. With Council of Light, Divine Orchestration, Helpers in the Cell Realms, Spirit's letting you know it's not just you, it's not all on your shoulders, right? There are angels, guides, spirits that are helping you, that are orchestrating this with you. So don't think that it's all on you or it's all coming from you. That's just not possible. You're just a human. So whenever you feel overwhelmed or uncertain, pray about it, journal about it, speak to the moon about it, whatever you like. But recognize there are things that are guiding you, assisting you, rooting for you. Okay? They're showing me that from America's Next Top Model when Tyra was yelling at that one girl, we were all rooting for you. It's like almost like that. Like they don't want you to end up in a situation like that where you hold yourself back just because of your comfort zones that are not good. And then we have get grounded, empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. Yeah. So a lot of you guys, this is a very uncomfortable change, and that's normal. So in those instances, instead of resisting or backtracking, get grounded. meditate, breathe through it, journal, spend time in nature, whatever you got to do to regulate your nervous system, essentially. Because you're okay, you're safe. It's just different. And because of that, your mind is not sure. But the divine is sure, spirit is sure, your soul is sure. So do different things to help get those other human parts of you on track with it as well. Okay? But let's break it down with the tarot. All right, we've got the Ace of Cups, the Four of Wands. Gorgeous. Okay, so this could be new love, new partnership. Okay, there could be like spending more time with family, friends. Whatever the situation is, it's love at the center, right? But for some reason, it's hard for you to trust it, to go beneath the surface with it, because it's unfamiliar for you, right? I feel like a lot of you are used to a lot of conflict, chaos, betrayal in friendship, and even or connection in general. And even though that's what you're used to, it's time to break out of that comfort zone. Because why would you want to stay in something that like that? Even though that's what you're used to, you should want more for yourself. Okay. But let's get some messages for you, Gemini. Most important messages for Gemini, please and thank you. Okay. Yeah, you're definitely going through a transformational period. Yeah, you're going from being a little bit rough around the edges, a little defensive, I would say, to being soft, being receptive. And a lot of you fear that because you're not sure if that's safe, but it is. You're safe to be soft. That doesn't mean something bad's going to happen, I promise. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, we have the Eight of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Hanged Man, Five of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Page of Cups, King of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, the Hierophant. Yeah, this is definitely like an energy of you guys going towards stability. And some of you guys are so used to chaos or uncertainty that you're kind of rejecting it. But again, it's an interesting comfort zone to choose to stay in, isn't it? Just because you're used to uncertainty does not mean that's where you have to stay. Okay. But with the Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Wands here, some of you guys could be traveling, possibly moving, but either way, this is a new cycle, a new chapter for you. Out with the old and with the new. Honestly, this is giving a little bit of tower energy, even though towers aren't always bad, by the way, but it feels like something big is coming in to kind of initiate this transformation, this change for you. Okay. With the Hanged Man, it's definitely a time to pause and have better understanding, a deeper perspective on something. You're being encouraged to see something in a different way. Yeah. And see with the Five of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups. These are completely opposite energies, right? One is all about feeling abandoned, neglected. One is about harmonious relationships, being emotionally balanced. It feels like this is what you're used to and this is what spirit wants you to go towards. So they're trying to get you to see that this is safe. You know, you don't have to, like some of you are worried. You're like, well, if I go towards happiness and joy, that means it could be taken away from me. So it's almost like you'd rather be in that chaos because you're like, well, at least I know if something does go wrong, it's not that big of a loss. Interesting. With the Page of Cups, King of Pentacles, they're letting you know that like it's time for you to go towards stability. It's time for you to have that trust and be protected and have that generosity. It's time, Gemini. You know, aren't you tired? Is what they're saying. Aren't you tired of always having an uphill battle? It doesn't have to be that hard anymore. Just because you are used to that does not mean you have to stay there. Let yourself go. Let yourself go towards stability, towards love. They're letting you know it's time to open your heart. It's time to have an experience, a life where you move from the heart, from love, from softness. They want you to go towards the stability. It's time, Gemini. All right. Let's break this down a bit more. All right, at the bottom of this deck, yeah, this is definitely something that's teaching you how to really be, it's like showing you how to be in charge of the energy, right? Showing you how you create your own reality. Okay, so yes, it may not be your fault that, you know, you were born into an unstable family. I mean, technically, our souls choose to go through everything we go through, right? So if you had a childhood or experiences where there was so much chaos and so much instability that now you've stuck yourself in that cycle, that was meant to happen for a reason, right? But reclaim your autonomy, reclaim your power. If you don't want to be in this, you don't have to be. And that's the power of choice. That's the power of perspective. This is all about reclaiming your power from your mind. That's what I feel. All right, but let's break it down. Eight of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. Let's see what's going on there. Tell me more about that for Gemini, please and thank you. Yeah, okay. So for some of you, this could have to do with family or close friends or whatever. But I'm going to clarify this as well. But it's like something is happening within the family, within community, within friendship that's bringing more balance. Okay. Whether it's something like calling you out for attracting more and more chaos, or maybe it's something where you are around people that make you feel safe and you realize, okay, I don't have to stay in that chaos anymore. It's doing so in a way where you appreciate the chaos and you understand what it taught you, but also you're realizing I don't have to stay there anymore. Tell me more about Hood Love community. Beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful. Okay, it's something that is exactly, it's making you accountable to choose a new path for yourself. Okay, it's something that is bringing healing and helping you see things from a different perspective. You've got the bird's eye view on it now. So let's look into the Hanged Man now that we've got that perspective. Let's see what happens. Tell me more about the Hanged Man. Yeah. Oh, I love it. Very good, very good. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Yeah, see, now we're moving into that soft energy. Yeah, this is something that's helping you recognize how every interaction, every person, every heartbreak, every disappointment has led you to becoming who you are, right? You guys are understanding that everything happens for a reason and you appreciate your journey, your path, okay? And you're understanding that this is all a part of, this human experience. This is a part of being have being a spiritual being having a human experience. You guys are appreciating that. And you're recognizing that everything you go through teaches you. It helps you learn, it helps you grow. It helps you stay in alignment, whether it's showing you things you don't like or showing you what you want to go towards more. You are really having that that perspective now. And it's like an ego death. Like instead of being like, I shouldn't have had to go through this, this is the pain points, now you're like, oh, I understand why I went through that, thank you. Because if I didn't go through that, I wouldn't be who I am today. I wouldn't know what I like and dislike. That's a beautiful thing, and you should always be appreciative of it. Very good. All right, with the Five of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, we're going to break that down. Let's see what's going on there. I feel like this is kind of like the shift in perspective. Like at first you saw something like that, but now you see it like that. So let's see. Tell me more about the Five of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. Yes, yes, love it. Absolutely. This is you reclaiming your power from your trauma. I love it. This is recognizing, There's power in my thoughts. There's power in my words. There's power in my narrative. Why would I give my power away to something that hurt me? Instead of seeing it as, why did that happen to me? I'm seeing it as, I'm glad that happened because I learned, I realized what I like and dislike, and I'm going to use it as inspiration to keep me in alignment. That's the whole point of everything we go through, right? We're meant to have likes and dislikes, or else we'd just be, I don't even know what the world would be like. Crazy, I imagine. You know what I mean? Good job, Gemini. I love this. Just reclaiming your power. And you do so through with gratitude, with so much appreciation. And that is the whole point. That's what I like. Beautiful. All right, Page of Cups, King of Pentacles. Let's break that down some more. Tell me more about the Page of Cups, King of Pentacles. Yeah, it's almost like you guys are realizing, you know, now that I'm like freeing myself from that, why don't I focus on my stability and things that make me feel good? And if this is resonating, Gemini, let me know with a like, a comment, subscribe if that feels right for you. Yeah, gorgeous. So yeah, now that you've, you know, reclaimed your power, now that your true self and your beautiful heart is shining and feeling free and open and ready to be out there and who you're meant to be, now you're just moving with so much ambition, so much excitement. It's like you're ready to co-create with the universe. And it's almost like you're like, wow, I created such a negative trap for myself. Now that I'm moving with love and light, now that I trust myself, moving authentically with gratitude, I'm excited to see what I'm going to create with the universe. I like that. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's just you understand the power of your thoughts, your words. You recognize how you create your own reality. So now you're having fun with that. Isn't that such a treat? I love it. All right, so let's see what you're bringing in with the Knight of Cups, the Hierophant. Some of you guys, that could be a new stable relationship. That could be marriage there. Let's see. Oh, I love it. Beautiful. Yeah, so it's gorgeous. You guys have learned lessons and you're ready to move forward now. This gives me like a little bit of Chariot energy, like moving forward with confidence, moving forward with clarity because you've learned so much. I love it. And you're going towards, like, it's like, you know, for yourself, you're like, okay, you've reflected. You're like, okay, this is where I've been. This is how I got stuck. I don't want to repeat that anymore. That doesn't make me good or bad. It just allows me to learn. Doesn't make anyone else good or bad. Just allows us all to learn, right? So now you're moving forward with clarity. You know what you want to go towards. And you're giving yourself that permission to honor that without judging yourself, judging others. I love it. And now we got a partnership. So some of you, I definitely see marriage in the future, a beautiful connection. And that's because you allowed yourself to go towards it. You allowed yourself to move in alignment and clear the thoughts, the words that were keeping you stuck in an energy that was not serving you. Good job. All right, we're going to get some shadow messages for you, and then that'll be that, Gemini. So thank you so much for watching. Yeah, gorgeous. Okay, see, we have emotion, we have courage, we have inner child, we have letting go. Beautiful. Yeah. So it's like you're letting, a lot of you guys, like your inner child was scared to express their emotions or even explore them on their own. You know what I mean? So that is a big reason you guys stayed stuck, right? If you're not willing to acknowledge how something hurt you, how you were disappointed in something, then you can't free yourself, right? It doesn't go anywhere. It stays in there. And then it attracts more of that energy, right? If you keep telling yourself, this disappointed me, this hurt me, this, then you'll attract more situations that are going to hurt you and disappoint you because that's the vibration you're on. So now that you've acknowledged certain things and you're letting it go, letting it flow, there's nothing but beautiful energy coming your way. All right, let's see. Okay. Okay, beautiful. See, we have judgment. Yeah. Whether you guys felt judged by other people or maybe you were judging yourselves, this was definitely something that was keeping you stuck, you know? And instead of judgment, now you have like reflection, right? You could have been like projecting this onto others, like always feeling like, oh, people are just going to use me, hurt me, whatever. And that just kept you stuck. You know, again, like reminiscing on like how hurt you were by situation brings in more situations to hurt you. You know what I mean? So you're going through a change, you're rebirthing yourself, you're opening up your heart again because you realize it's safe to do so. You know, once you go from that Five of Pentacles to that Ten of Cups, that's open. So I'm proud of you, Gemini, because I know that can be very hard to allow yourself to be open to things like that again, especially when you had so much negative experiences in the past. But it was meant to happen. It was meant to happen, right? It happened to teach you something. So you allowed it to teach you, and you recognized how you stayed stuck in the experience by holding on to the pain. So now you're holding on to the power, the lesson, the gratitude, and I'm proud of you for that. So thank you. All right, but that's all I have for you today, Gemini. If this resonated, let me know with a like, a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you guys would like more content, I have all my social media down below. And if you guys would like to know more about me, the services I provide, you can go to my website, which is also linked down below. I highly suggest signing up for my newsletter. That's on my website. You get a free meditation when you sign up, and it's just a great way to stay in touch, get free guidance, get coupons for services, all that good stuff. So check it out if you'd like. That's all I have for you today, Gemini. Have a beautiful rest of your day. I'll see y'all next time. Bye bye.